Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Atlanta police are offering a $10,000 reward to anyone who can lead them to the suspect or suspects who killed 40-year-old Catherine Janis while she was walking her dog near Atlanta's popular Piedmont Park. The victim's wife pinged her phone when she didn't return home, and when she arrived at the park around 1 a.m., she discovered Janis had been stabbed multiple times. Her dog, Bowie, was killed too. Anyone with information is asked to call 911, Crime Stoppers, or Atlanta Homicide Division at the number below. President Biden's administration continues to make moves designed to make a dent in the coronavirus pandemic, including requiring all federal workers to share their vaccination status. People who are not vaccinated will not be let go, but they would have to wear a mask, submit to regular testing, and there could be additional requirements at some point. But none of these rules are expected to be imposed on the U.S. military. The federal financial relief programs that were created to minimize the economic impact caused by the COVID-19 pandemic are now starting to expire. The federal eviction ban, issued by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, is set to expire at the end of July, in 2 days, meaning millions could lose the roof over their heads. If you need rent assistance, there is a searchable list of resources at the U.S. Department of Treasury. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, there has been more than 3,600 reports of unruly airline passengers berating, grabbing, and striking flight attendants this year. Of the 3,600, 2,600 incidents involved arguments or fights over wearing a mask. As a result, undercover federal air marshals are now offering self-defense classes to teach flight attendants how to hit, elbow, even gouge out eyes if necessary, to protect themselves. A bipartisan group of lawmakers on Capitol Hill celebrated the passing of a $550 billion infrastructure bill that will provide huge amounts of cash for roads, bridges, clean energy, passenger and freight rail, and high-speed internet, among other things. The bill now heads to the House, where it faces a few speed bumps. Democrats say they want to see this bill packaged with the other $3.5 trillion reconciliation package that's also on the table before they make a vote on it. Coffee is the latest item to become more expensive due to supply shortages recently caused by dry weather and a devastating frost in Brazil, which harmed the country's coffee trees. Fortunately for Starbucks regulars, a spokesperson said the shortages will not impact their prices because of its purchasing strategy, which includes buying coffee ahead of time and then locking in prices. However, other coffee chains who don't have Starbucks' same strategy may have to raise prices. I'm really not paying attention to the rising price of coffee because I tend to make my own coffee from home. It's healthier, it's free and cheap. And when you make your own coffee, this is my personal experience, I'm a big supporter of local coffee. The local coffee doesn't have the same strategy as Starbucks because they're not a big corporation. And they have to fly to other countries, negotiate a fair trade to support other countries and farmers. Really, the best way to save money is to go to the store where they have rows and rows of coffee and buy it in bulk. That's a cheap way to save money on coffee. And you support local coffee makers. Celebrity meals and chicken sandwiches are helping to boost McDonald's business. In May, McDonald's started offering a BTS meal named after the popular K-pop band, and its Travis Scott meal was so popular, it sold out in many locations, resulting in a U.S. sales jump of 26% last quarter, beating analysts' expectations. Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. Again, be sure to post your thoughts and comments at any time during any of the live shows. We might even share your comment. A big thank you to our Sign1News app subscribers. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Apple Watch, Amazon, and Roku.